prescriptive, isn't it? You know, on social media, the bits I've seen on there, do this and you'll lose your belly fat. Do this number of sets and you'll do this. Take this supplement and this magic will happen. That's not individual at all. I'm a natural health practitioner. It's all about how the body has its own power to heal. The body is always looking for balance. You know, we've got systems in our body looking for balance, like your temperature or the acidity in your blood or your nervous system. It's a sign that's just telling us that the body's slightly out of balance.
Welcome to Kitchen Tales. This is my friend Rhona and I's podcast, where we talk to local businesses that are based near where we are, so in West Berkshire and Hampshire, and we have conversations that are really interesting, and we bring you some new business owners for you to get to know about, for you to get to support. And Rhona and I today, we are wearing our work uniforms. So I'm wearing my Colleen's Kitchen t-shirt. So some of you already know I'm a caterer and I run my business Colleen's Kitchen. And Rhona is wearing her uniform, which is her apron for my business time. And how are you, Rhona?
I'm really good, thank you, Colleen. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing all right.
Feels a bit strange me sitting here in an apron.
I mean, this is our uniforms.
It
and
is.
There's a good reason why we are wearing these today, because I actually wanted to let you guys know that Rhona and I are going to be running a next level salad masterclass. So this is where we are combining our experiences from running our businesses over the last 20 plus years combined.
Yes, I think so.
We've been in this industry and we're bringing you a masterclass where we are teaching you how to make some delicious salads that you can be able to make for your guests over these next few months or whenever you're entertaining. So tell us a little bit more about this masterclass, Rhona.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So it's going to be happening in May.
Yes.
I'm afraid Friday morning in May. I think, what was the date? Was it the 1st of May? The 1st of May. We're going to invite whoever wants to come.
That's right.
The amount is going to be £50 and we're going to be holding it in Mia Ferrari.
Yes, we are.
We're also going to be bringing in, so we're obviously going to be providing all the vegetables and the fruit for the actual masterclass, but it's actually going to be provided by Ellie from Ellie's Deli.
Ellie's Deli.
She's going to bring us all the vegetables.
Oh, the vegetables,
and fruits.
yeah. So it's a lot of collaboration. So between myself and Rhona with our businesses, and we are collaborating with Mia Fiore on the 1st of May 2026, and this will be between 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and we're hoping that a lot of you can join us for this and get to learn from us our tricks, tips on how to make the best salads that are delicious, nutritious, and all things wonderful.
Yes, and I think with the summer months as well, it'd be great for people to use the salads and make the salads for the barbecues in the summer season and when we have this beautiful weather.
Exactly.
And for all entertaining.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm really excited by this.
Be good fun.
I think so.
How are you, Colleen? Otherwise, all good?
I've been all good. And I'm really happy that we have had so many amazing conversations the last few weeks, and we continue to meet incredible people that are running their businesses. And I think we have a guest today that you're going to introduce.
We do. I'd like to introduce Matt Stroud.
Hello.
From Xuberant Health.
Xuberant Health, yes.
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
Nice to see you and nice to have you.
You too, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Tell us a bit more about you as a person and what Xuberant Health actually is.
Xuberant Health is, so basically I'm a natural health practitioner. So it's all about how the body has its own power to heal and how we can support someone's body to help heal themselves.
And how long have you been running for?
About a year.
Okay.
About a year now, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's your background? How did you actually get into it?
So I got into this particular natural health space because of a health issue that I had myself about 3-4 years ago. That was remedied via natural sources. Yeah. And that helped me to get better.
Oh, how wonderful.
So that piqued my interest.
That's good.
And then I decided I wanted to retrain. But I do have a health background, as it happened anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did you train?
It's a college of naturopathic medicine. So I trained with those guys for about a year in health coaching in particular, but also at the same time I've trained as a systematic kinesiologist and a Reiki practitioner as well.
Right.
That's
Okay.
incredible.
That is.
So what does it actually entail when you talk about natural health remedies? What does that mean? Just talk to me like I'm very silly and I don't know nothing.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
What does that mean?
So the body is always looking for balance. You know, we've got systems in our body looking for balance, like your temperature or the acidity in your blood or your nervous system. And normally when you become poorly or ill, you have these symptoms, which are way markers, but it's a sign which is telling us that the body's slightly out of balance. So when we get together, we get to know your case history for a good hour and a half, so we get to really know you and your history, what your childhood was like through to adulthood, your food habits. And then we look at that and we see which tools we use to try and support the root cause of that symptom.
I really like that a lot, because I think oftentimes when it comes to health, it's almost like a blanket to say this is what everyone needs to do. But I guess you're taking more of the personal approach, where it's very much linked to each individual person. So say I'm like, right, what sort of things would I come to you for example?
It could be anything. So it's not just health. So it's emotional support as well. It's lifestyle support. So it's looking at the whole of the person, not necessarily just the body.
That's amazing.
So it's so easy to go to the doctors these days, you know, just with anything. So it would be better to come to you, because then you will, go through the whole history, everything, rather than be given a tablet. There you go.
And so allopathic, GP, Western medicine, absolutely has its place. And, you know, I'm not a doctor for a start, but, you know, I can support that person whilst they're having that treatment with the GP. So I'm looking to reach out to some GP practices to actually see if I can support some of their patients as well. But we can look at the environment that they're in. We can look at the stresses they're facing at home, in work as well. And we can look to see if we can make some small tweaks around the whole of their environment to see if we can make some small improvements. And it's not, we're not looking for perfect diets. We're not looking for perfect people. We're looking for small little tweaks that people can easily change without being overwhelmed, but hopefully make some nice gains.
Because life is stressful as well. You know, it's even more, it gets very stressful, and as time goes by, it gets more stressful.
Absolutely. There's so many different things, you know.
Mental health,
work health, home health, you know, even so many of the stresses that are put on us, they're put on us. We've got to get the kids to school on time. You know, they come home from school and they need support. We just come home from work. We've got our own stresses, you know, life, family. It's complicated and it's stressful.
So we all need you, really.
Yes.
Well,
really.
or someone maybe like me.
I definitely do.
I think so. So I guess it's sort of like a way of finding like that balance of being able to almost like just cope and manage all the things that are around you. So I think oftentimes like all these things, it's like, it's not things that can just change. It's not like you're like, okay, my kids are not going to go to school anymore, so I don't have to worry about time. You probably still have to carry on taking your children to school every morning. They're still going to need to be there by 9 a.m. So I guess you're working with somebody to be able to support them, to see how they can help in a way themselves to be able to manage all things around.
Absolutely. And I need to look at myself sometimes as well, because it's still stressful for me as well. Wow.
So what is the difference between what you do and homeopathy? What is the difference between that? Is there a difference?
There is a difference. Homeopathy is a whole practice in itself. So whilst someone may come to me, I won't have all the answers, but hopefully I'll have the right type of question. And then with the group of practitioners that I'm aware of, we can go together to the homeopathist and see how they can help and support.
Okay. So just take me through. So I come to you, I'm really stressed out. I'm overworked. I'm trying to balance being a mom, being a partner, and my mental health is all over the place, how would you approach that situation? Obviously, I think this is a situation where a lot of people might be able to relate. How would you approach that? I'm not putting you on the spot, but just to get a bit of an idea of how you would work with somebody like myself.
So it's that initial case history session, the first session, the hour and a half, where we would sit down and we'd literally go through everything. But we'd look at the food you're eating, the movement you're doing. We'd look at your timetable. You know, we'd look at I've already said the food you're eating, but we'll look at the stresses. We'll score the stresses. We'll see where you want to get to as well, and we can look at the different little steps that we can maybe make or tweak for you to be able to go there.
All right, that's amazing.
That's interesting.
That gives an insight that it's not just
just
one thing.
Yeah.
But we look at your sleep patterns. We look at how you wake. What's the first thing you do in the morning? What's the last thing you do at night? What's the food you eat before you go to bed? Because it might be something you can consume before you go to sleep that will help your body to get into rest and digest, and you wake up a little bit less stressed in the morning. Because rest, sleep is so important.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah. So tell us a bit more about how, because obviously you spoke that you got into this because you managed to help yourself. Are you, if you're comfortable, able to share where you were before and how you've managed to change your life to be able to say, actually, this has helped me out. I want to be able to help other people. Are you able to share that journey?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So my background at college, I had to do so many hours of learning. So I had my A levels that I was doing, but I need to do so many hours. For some reason, I decided to choose aerobics instruction as to fill in the gap. So that was my first taste, if you like, of the fitness industry. So I became qualified in teaching aerobics. Shows my age because aerobics is quite a long time ago now. But then I went into gym work, I went into personal training. So I've always had a background in fitness, but I left that industry for many reasons. And I ended up working at a local marina, running a narrowboat marina. And about, like I say, 3 or 4 years ago, I realised that I was quite irritable. I wasn't overweight at all, but I wasn't exercising. I was very stressed. My skin was in a bad state. I was getting no sleep at all. So I went off to see my kinesiologist to see if they could help me at all. And through the muscle testing, etc., it was actually found that I was pre-diabetic, which surprised me given my background in personal training and nutrition. I was quite shocked. How did I let myself get quite like this? But I also had something called leaky gut. So through the kinesiologist, through the muscle testing and looking at the body with her, that's where we discovered that by using garlic and cinnamon is really good for repairing your gut, as well as a couple of other supplements as well. Looking at my diet and looking at my movement patterns as well could help me get better again. So after about 4 or 5 weeks, all symptoms of diabetes were gone.
Wow.
Leaky gut was repaired.
Wow.
And I was back to full health. And that's when I need to know more about this. It piqued my interest. I need to see what this is all about. And that's when I started to look into kinesiology myself. And I came across the College of Naturopathic Medicine and saw the health coaching program that they had there. And I decided I want to be able to help people as well. Because you don't need to necessarily do a huge amount to get better. Don't get me wrong, there are certainly things that take a lot more work and discovery. The everyday things that people come across, I think there's definitely a place for some natural approaches.
That's really interesting you say that. Diabetes, I thought once you get diabetes, that's it, you have that for life. And for you to manage to cure that.
So I was pre-diabetic, so I was insulin resistant. A lot of people are possibly insulin resistant. Type 2 diabetes, I think there's evidence out there now to show that through diet and exercise, you can certainly reduce the impact, if not shift it completely.
Yes. That's very interesting.
Right? Very interesting as well. Yeah. And obviously for us, because we make a lot of food and we are in the food industry, it's just really exciting for me and interesting in just knowing that there are people like yourself who do take food into account in how it actually makes us feel. I mean, all of us, we've watched many documentaries that are out there. We have all this knowledge. I mean, yourself, Rhona, I know you do your masterclasses with your friend Edwina, where we're trying to get people to eat better, start their day better in order to be able to help ourselves. So I guess it's almost like combining all of those things with your health in the fitness industry. Sorry, not your health, your experience in the fitness industry, then with the food, and then just lifestyle change in a way. That's what it is.
That's the idea, so the other evening I did a talk to a group of parents who send children, and it was about how we can help to regulate the nervous system through food to nourish the nervous system, and then movement to regulate it. And that was about educating them on how to start the day, how to avoid the blood sugar roller coaster, the cortisol roller coaster in the morning, and that, you know, the some of the information in there around the diet and food they can have, that it was insightful for them, I hope, and maybe they can just make some small changes for that breakfast in the morning, just by choosing a protein or a fat as opposed to a carb.
Wow. Yeah, it makes a difference.
Makes a big, but it does make a big difference.
Difference.
It's actually going to lead to my next question, to say, what age group do you work with? But I think you sort of answered. But actually, if you can just say a bit more, like what kind of person do you work with, and what age groups?
Any really. It sort of like from, I suppose, 7, 8 onwards. Families, very happy to work with families, because I think families can change together. It's easier if the group are making a change together, as opposed to individuals having to do different things. And also I'm quite keen on helping change that generational shift as well, from the things that we've learned in the past or been told we need to eat in the past, changing that as we go through.
So our world has changed so much, isn't it?
Huge.
There's too many choices in a way, which I think is, personally, I don't think it's a good thing. Where it's like, it's just too much choice. So it's like you don't know which one, and so much conflicting advice that you hear as well.
You can eat this, you can eat that. You can eat a little bit of that.
It's very prescriptive, isn't it? You know, on social media, the bits I've seen on there, do this and you'll lose your belly fat. Do this number of sets and you'll do this, take this supplement and this magic will happen. That's not individual at all.
You know, it's in moderation.
Everything's in moderation.
Everything's in moderation, really.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes. So where do you do this? Do you do this from home? Or?
So at the moment, I've got a little shepherd hut,
great.
which operating out of at the moment.
Yes.
A little space, but otherwise I'm very happy to go to people's homes as well.
That's awesome.
That's good to know. So you go to people's homes, people come and visit you as well.
And I suppose it depends on the which tool I'm using, is whether the shepherd hut's quite a small little space at the moment, so you can't throw a kettlebell around or something like that. That there, but so I'm very happy to travel to people's homes.
Okay, that's good.
So if anyone wants to be able to look into your services or book you, where can they find you?
I'm online. It's xuberanthealth.co.uk. That's without the E on Xuberant, or on Instagram.
On Instagram as well. Brilliant. So what's your Instagram handle?
At Xuberant Health.
Amazing, brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you.
It's been lovely to meet you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
And it's really nice getting to know about all these amazing things that you're doing, and I definitely need to look into that just for us. I like the idea of the family being able to make a change together rather than one individual thing. So I think any families that are listening, I think this would be something that they can look into.
That'd be great.
That's
so
wonderful.
Before we finish our podcast, we're always asking our guests what they're having for dinner, because we want to inspire other people out there on what they can have for dinner, or just make each other jealous, really.
Well, actually this evening we had a bit of an indulgent weekend, so it's going to be homemade soup tonight.
Oh, nice.
Which one? What are we having?
It's called soup du jour. as my wife likes to call it.
Yes.
So it will be a surprise.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. That's very good. I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Right?
Yeah. So
Soup
looking
of the
forward to
day.
it. No, we do enjoy a soup. So
Absolutely.
it's nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's really nice.
What are you having? Oh.
What am I having? Do you know what? Well, before I came here, I actually passed by Waitrose, and they do this truffle chicken Kiev that they do. So I'm having that. Have you seen that? Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
It's really nice.
Yes.
I've had it before, and I'm like, did I actually like it, or was I just thinking I like it? So I've got that again, and we're having that with some butternut squash. I do like a hot butternut squash salad, where I add some see, I can't even say what I say. I add some chilies. Not some kale. No. Some chilies, some broccoli, and then I also add some hummus on it. And then I sort of lie down, and then I whip some feta, and then I add some feta on it. So it's almost like an ottolenghi type of hot salad that we have, and then we have that with the chicken Kiev.
Lovely. Is the chicken Kiev, is it the number one range?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the number one
range.
I do like
them.
I'm trying that.
Yes,
Waitrose, sponsor us, please.
Yes. Good one.
How about you, Rhona? What are you having?
We're having beef stroganoff tonight.
Oh,
yes. So I've found some sirloin steaks in the freezer. With sour cream, mushrooms, paprika, with some rice and maybe a salad.
Yummy.
So,
that sounds delicious. Yes. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for everyone who's listening or watching us. Thank you so much, Matt, for joining us.
Thank you.
It's always good to be on the seat with you, Rhona. And anyone who's watching or listening, you can find us on kitchen.tales.podcast on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube and all other platforms you can find a podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you.